Las Vegas, Nevada, known for the Strip and its world-class entertainment. But as this state has become more favorable with its laws, safety, and continued population growth, the residential real estate market has evolved with it. And today, we're taking you inside the most expensive home currently for sale in Las Vegas. Over 20,000 square feet, built into the Red Rock Canyon landscape, 6 levels, impressive amenities, all overlooking the Las Vegas Strip. All right, everyone, once again, welcome to Las Vegas. First thing I want to point out, we've scheduled this shoot pretty last minute. So I didn't have a ton of time to study all the facts and figures about this home to give you a detailed room by room walkthrough video. That's why I figured, why don't we casually walk around, check out all the levels, and in fact, some of the rooms that we're about to tour, even I haven't seen it yet. Now, before we go inside, I also want to quickly talk about the specs of this home. We have 5 bedrooms, 13 bathrooms, 23,748 square feet of interior space, and this home is on the market for $29.5 million. It's a bold property, and I want to give big thanks to the listing agent, Sher, for making this tour possible. As always, you can find more information about this home in the description of this video. Now, where are we? This home is located in the Ridges, which is a guard-gated community in Las Vegas, and within the Ridges there are also smaller sub-communities. So in order to get to this property, you go through 3 sets of gates and you arrive to this spacious grand Motorcourt. We have a paved driveway here, and the other side is actually a concrete bridge that goes over a water feature. They've embraced the topography of the land here, and on this lower section created this really cool water feature. And given that we're in a desert landscape, it helps to have a little bit of movement and water. And Armand, let's go to the other side. There's also another water feature here that comes from the side of the property and goes down to this pond down below. And a concrete bridge. Isn't this crazy?
This is crazy.
The fact that you have a concrete bridge that leads to a covered entry, the desert landscape, all this rock formation, the Red Rock conservation area that's behind us. I mean, the home is built into the hillside and we have this crazy mountain scenery on the back. Wait till we get up to the top floor. You can really enjoy what's behind this property. Over 10,000 square feet of outdoor deck spaces, sliding glass doors, balconies. This home is just absolutely wild.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great tour.
It's gonna be a good tour. It's gonna be a good tour. Now, why don't we bring everybody to this side? Driveway leads to the side of the property, and that's where we have the 8-car garage. And we're currently on the 2nd floor. So we have a level below us and 4 more levels above us. And this is your arrival experience. This entire covered section cantilevers out thanks to massive steel beams and steel and concrete columns wrapped with the same metal finish that we're going to see throughout the home. And underneath, we have solid wood paneling with recessed and lights, built-in speakers. I like that even the speakers come up to this section here. So if you're playing music, setting the tone for the home, it starts straight from the entry. Now here we have the main staircase wrapped in travertine, and this is the stone that they used throughout the exterior and the interior of this home. And coming up here, they're certainly not afraid of their staircases in Las Vegas. We have another white steel staircase that takes you up to the halfway landing. As you come up here, you start seeing the Las Vegas Strip, the surrounding mountains, and the entire valley. And this view is only gonna get better as we go up. And here we have the main entry. Now, the first thing I wanna point out, the roof of the cover section is a standing seam metal roof. Armand, you're familiar with this material. I talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
But you can also use the same metal paneling for the surface of the home as well. So it works as an exterior clad as well as the roofing itself. And here, instead of going with the standing seam look, they just use the flat panels. So the same material, fabricated differently, is now an exterior clad for your overhangs. Now, here at the entry, we have the sliding glass doors from the formal dining room opening up to this one big open deck. Then on the other side, the great room opens up, and this stone walkway on a pedestal system take you up to the front door. In fact, let's walk right in. Look at this great room. The span here is crazy. Same travertine floors, it's wide open, elegant seating area right in the center with this gorgeous chandelier. And then on the other side, to anchor the room, they have this floating linear gas fireplace with a travertine and a stone surround. TV is nicely recessed in. The scale is wild. Look how little.
And this room is big.
It's massive. Everything about this home, the hallways, kitchen, all the spaces are so grand, but this is the first space you interact with. I'm gonna quickly pan this way. There's a beautiful piano, again, right off the entry, easy access to your formal dining room. There's also a powder room here to serve this section, and there are 3 elevators in this home. Because the footprint is so massive, they have elevators in different wings, serving almost all levels.
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
You're gonna need that, especially in this home. And right behind the fireplace, there is a door that opens up to one of the guest suites on this level. Now I wanna quickly go to the other side. Fleet with sliding glass doors, pocket into the wall, open up to this interior courtyard where you have your pool. I like how the pool interacts with all these different spaces. There's an awesome swim up bar there that we're gonna see in a second. This is your informal dining area, and pretty much the corner just butts up to the pool. So it's just a cool experience. Now on the other side, they took advantage of this void opening and created the infinity edge with another water feature, and that's actually the main water feature that feeds the bridge section that we saw earlier. So all these pieces are connected to each other. There are also these steps. It's kind of fun. That's your water feature, the mountain scenery. People are bold when it comes to building in Vegas. Think about this home, the sheer scale, the amount of concrete and the steel used to place this home into the hillside, into this landscape, and have a water feature like this. That's literally carved into the landscape. Now here, right next to the great room, we have hallway. To our left, we have the pool bathroom with a walk-in shower, beautiful vanity. And here, we have a game room. I have to acknowledge the Patagonia quartzite. This is stone that I really like, with built-in cabinetry, TV, and then your game table. Armand, can we get a close-up? Now, I'm not a pro gambler myself, but this is a pretty exquisite table. Gorgeous chairs. There's a little side balcony here, and look how you're interacting with the pool. The pool literally comes into the home.
It's a great background.
It's a cool background. It's a fun background. It's a very Vegas background. Now, leaving the great room, on the other side, we have the kitchen. The first thing I want to talk about here is this oversized island and the stone fabrication here with waterfall edges, this big stone front. I mean, it's a statement piece. And then these chic chrome and red leather bar stools, very Vegas. The countertop here is quartzite, and the cabinetry throughout is old birch maple, two-tone cabinetry, so you have the lighter wood tones and the darker brown tones here. Another detail that I just recognized, look how they painted all the plug covers to match the quartzite.
Oh, this is nice.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Built-in appliances, and then this oversized picture window. Massive, it's like a movie screen. Your sink, gas cooktop, additional sink, ice maker, all that good stuff. And you have your paneled fridge and freezer here. Now, given that it's a 20,000+ square foot home, you may find this kitchen a little small, don't worry. There is a chef's kitchen on the other side. You have a 60-inch Wolf gas range, another sink, 2 dishwashers, commercial sub-zero fridge, and it is positioned well given that we have the kitchen, chef's kitchen, because on the other side, we have the formal dining room. You have an oversized solid wood table, comfortable seating, gorgeous chandelier above, and with the air coming in, you can see the movement, and sliding glass doors open up to the front-facing terrace where we have the entry and this view. This home is crazy, but we still got a lot more to see. Before we continue with the tour, I want to talk about something that has become very useful in my workflow. This is Plot Note Pen S, an AI note taker that you can actually wear. You can clip it on your shirt, wear it on your wrist, or use it as a lanyard. One click and it starts capturing the conversation in the background, and it can capture up to 50 hours, which is pretty impressive for something this small. I'm a big believer in taking notes. I used to write everything on paper, and honestly, I still do. There's a beautiful saying in Turkish, which basically means words fly away, writing remains. And that's exactly how I think about information and why I value note-taking so much. When I tour homes like this, especially a property this detailed, I'm constantly meeting with developers, architects, brokers. They give me so much information about the architecture, engineering, and the story behind the home. And my job is to listen, digest all of that information, and present it in a way that's easy to understand and visualize. What I like about Plot Note Pen S is that I don't have to pull out my phone. I don't have to open up an app. It does all of the recording on the background so I can stay present in the conversation and to make sure and capture all of that information. And when someone says something important, you can press the button and mark that moment as a highlight. Afterwards, the Plot app gives you the transcript, highlight, summary, and even a to-do list. They also have a Plot desktop, which makes it easy to organize everything on your computer. For me, this is not really a gadget. It's a business tool and an investment. It helps me retain information, process meetings, and put all those details to work. Also, quick privacy note. Before you record, take a moment to let others know and get their okay. Be mindful of privacy and local laws. Plot is also highly compliant with global data and privacy standards. Go to plotai.com and use code NS15 for 15% off. They also offer a 30-day free return policy so you can try it risk-free. Big thanks to Plot for sponsoring this video. And now, back to the tour. Now, before we leave the kitchen, another detail I want to point out. Look at the wood paneling here. So solid wood parameter with the diamond pattern. And inside, I believe this is engineered hardwood flooring, oak hardwood flooring, I'm assuming. So they created this unique pattern and it pumps nicely against the white walls. I think just to warm up the space a little bit, given that you're working with almost 24,000 square feet and you have so many elevators along the way. Now over here we have the main staircase. Now given the concrete and steel construction of this home, of course it's a steel staircase. You can see the beam right in the center, floating steps. And I also like how they brought the wood to the bottom section of the steps with marble top, stainless steel hardware, glass railing, and the same wood also continues as hand railing. So it's a nice cohesive design. Here we have an informal dining area. I pointed this section out earlier, and you can be right next to your pool. This is pretty cool. Now, go back to the other side. Storage closet. Big open space here that we will cover in a second. Another elevator. And behind this door, we have the movie theater. Even I haven't seen it yet, so let's go check it out. This is kind of what I anticipated with this home. We have your motorized leather recliner chairs that look very comfortable, your screen projector above, stylized ceilings certainly elevate the mood here, plush carpet, dual elevation, and the same dark millwork is also brought into this space, complements the wall panelings really well, wall sconces. And on the back, there's also a nice bar area with a quartzite countertop. So if you want to be a little bit more casual, enjoy your drink, maybe eat something while watching your movie, you can certainly do that. Now leaving this section, on the other side, we have another open big seating area. Well, multiple seating areas. This cool ceiling design with mood lighting, section 1, section 2, some art on the wall, and there's a guest suite here that we're going to check out in a second. But first, I want to take you down to this lower section. There's a built-in planter here with a stainless steel inlay, and there's a little small moss planter here. This is real plant.
Oh, real?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Kind of a cool, quirky touch. And then going to the other side, we have the bar area. Given the curved aesthetic of this section, they've also curved the bar here with this cool plexiglass countertop. Look at the stainless steel work here, Armand, with marble mosaic inlay. They have custom elements like this throughout the home and a swim-up bar. Now we're on the same level with the pool. There are actually built-in stools within the pool. Your great room. The scale, wait till you see the rooftop over there. I cannot show this home with a straight face. This is just a reaction to it. Yeah. I'm just reacting to it. This is absolutely wild. 6 levels. And wait till you see the amenities down below. But yeah, let's check out that guest suite. This is the second guest suite on this level. And off of the entry, we have the bathroom. Again, travertine floors, floating modern vanity, LED lit mirror, chrome fixtures, and a very spacious walk-in shower on the other side with a built-in tub. This is an interesting combo. So the shower is here with body sprays, your regular shower head, handheld, and there's also the tub, all in one space with this really cool mosaic tile on the wall. This is all marble, but I love this linear window here. You get some natural light, but it still keeps the room very private. And over here, this is another interesting detail. The bathroom wall is all glass enclosed, so you can see it from the room. Now, coming over here, we have the walk-in closet, light hardwood floors, and now we're still facing the pool, so it's nice that the bedroom guest is kind of a cool, interesting view, and definitely a great sized room. You even have a little seating area here, makeup area, poster bed, access to the outside, and that's pretty much it for this level. And now let's go down to the level below.
We're at the Ridges again. And you know, it's interesting because the Ridges is, as you know, a premier community out here in Las Vegas, in Summerlin. What makes this one so special is it's literally 3 gates to get to this house.
So there are sections within the Ridges. Summerlin is one of the largest master plan communities in the United States, developed by the Howard Hughes Corporation. Development began in 1990s. Today, it spans approximately 22,500 acres along the western edge of Las Vegas, organized into 3 primary districts, north, south, and west, with more than 25 villages and over 50,000 homes. What defines Summerlin is its proximity to Red Rock Canyon and its gradual rise in elevation. As you move west, the terrain shifts, streets climb, and sightlines expand across the valley. At the highest point of the western ridgeline sits the Ridges, an 800-acre guard-gated enclave with roughly 850 residences, many of them custom-built. Development of the Ridges began in the mid-2000s, with homes continuing to be built and refined over the years. Forbes has recognized it as one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in America. What sets it apart is its topography and positioning. Elevated lots, direct access to the canyon, and long-range views that only this portion of land within Summerlin can offer. And what is the price range we're looking at here in the entire community?
You know, honestly, we start out probably, if you're looking at the custom side, you're looking at about 7-8 million up to maybe 35-40 million.
And this being a $30 million,
And this being
currently
$30
one of the
million.
most expensive, but around us, there are some significant estates.
Absolutely.
What's driving that? Elevation, privacy, scarcity. And a western border that's federally protected land, meaning no one is ever building behind you. The higher you go, the fewer homes there are, and the harder they are to replace. When people think of Vegas, that part is well marketed. This section is under marketed.
Yeah.
In the last few years, the residential scene has overtaken the strip scene, where when people think of Vegas's growth and what Vegas is turning into, they think more of this than what the strip is. Strip is already established. It's like the New York Stock Exchange. It's there, everybody knows, it's not going anywhere. But what's gonna happen around it is what's gonna define the next phase of Las Vegas. I've got invited to so many private homes since I've been in Vegas, and people know that I'm in Vegas, and they're not even for sale, they're just proud of what they have built. And according to Ivan, the price isn't random. It's being fueled by how Las Vegas has been changing over the last few years.
Wealthy people are frustrated economically, sometimes politically, but they're frustrated that their wealth is being taken advantage of. And they want
They're being suppressed.
They're being suppressed. And so we offer an alternative for them. The one commitment I made to myself and my family was that if Vegas in any way takes away from me being a dad and my wife being a mom and my kids living kind of a wholesome lifestyle, I'm out. And if you met my kids, you'd be proud. It's just an incredible place. It gives people opportunity to keep what they earn. It gives them an opportunity to live a life that they never knew they could live. Because yes, we all are stressed in our daily lives, but it's different here. It's an easier pace, and we are attracting the right people. We do have, you know, the CEOs and the top medical professionals and the top sports teams coming to our city. Therefore, we're now taken more seriously as a city, and more people are looking to move here.
All right, let's go check out the first space. This is the 8-car garage. 2,400 square feet, iconic Ferrari, California. Some built-in storage. Excuse our mess here. This is all of our camera gear. Our Escalade IQ, we parked it here just so it's not on the driveway. Looks good with this house.
I've been loving this car.
Yeah, I know. It's such a nice car. And again, you can easily park 8 cars here. This is a really nice G-Class. And on the other side, we have another space. So this is designed for the maid's quarters, full bedroom with its own bathroom. There's a laundry room here and a salon, massage table, air station, some built-ins, and it opens up to the entry terrace. So if you have someone coming to your house to cut your hair, to give you a massage, they can easily walk from the entry straight to this section. There's a closet, elevator access, even a little pedicure chair here. I'm assuming that's what it is. If not, it's very comfortable. And there's also a full bathroom here with a walk-in shower, same marble, travertine finishes, and an interesting shower design here that contrasts against the wall. That's it for the second floor. Now the first space I want to show you is actually to our left. A hallway here that takes us to 2 locker rooms. You have beautiful vanities with natural stone countertops, LED lit mirrors, spacious walk-in shower. This is the first one. And on the other side, same finishes, second vanity, second walk-in shower. Now you may ask why you have 2 good-sized showers here. Well, check this out. Welcome to the basketball court. The ceiling height, the scale, how does this space even exist in this home? You would have never known from the outside. And you can also see how they built this home. Massive steel I-beams, concrete retaining walls. In fact, the back wall that leans against the hillside is 26 inches wide. You know how much concrete that is? Just so this mass can retain itself on the hillside. And a basketball court. Well, it's the most expensive home for sale in Vegas. Vegas is all about entertainment. You expect flashy features and amenities like this. And a basketball court. I mean, what a fun space. Very usable. You can throw parties here, play pickleball, maybe turn it into a padel court. You can do kind of a lot with this space. And since we have the ball here, and I'm notorious for missing my shots, and now that I'm wearing this suit, let's see if I can.
Yes.
Not too bad. Not too bad, but what a crazy space, and gets better. We have more to see. Now, they have motorized curtains if you want to close off this section. And here, we have a little small gym, pool table, ping pong table, a little storage closet at the end. And given that we are below grade, they wanted to bring some natural light and ventilation here. Hence this little courtyard. Boulders, the same gravels. They even have outdoor art here, given that it's open on top. And these really cool torches, gas light fixtures with this turbine effect. They have it throughout the home. These are fun. At night, they're gonna look even better. All right, moving on, going back in. Wine cellar to my left. There's a really nice bar on the other side with a picture window looking into the wine cellar. Dual elevation, and again, imagine throwing parties here, entertaining with friends and family, serving drinks. You can do a lot with this space. Another game room here with a picture window and your utility elevator access, outside access. Can we look back to this basketball court one more time? This is wild. We've seen so many homes across the world, but still to this day, I see homes that surprise me. Behind these doors, you would have never assumed that a home like this exists, but 6 levels, amenities, and now I want to take you up all the way to the 4th level and continue our tour. All right, the 4th level. To my right, there's a really nice powder room off of the landing. I like the stone sink, floating vanity, separate water closet, and at the end of this hallway, you have the elevator landing and another spacious guest suite, of course, with its own full bathroom. Now here, this is where the story gets interesting. Behind these double doors is the 3-story primary bedroom suite. Yes, you heard me correctly, 3-story. 4th floor, which is the 1st floor of the primary bedroom, features a very spacious lounge. 2nd floor is the bedroom, and 3rd floor is the private office. Over the landing here, we have the staircase going up to the bedroom. Again, the same steel frame, marble steps, a little lounging bed underneath. And this section faces that interior courtyard where we have the indoor pool. Going to our right, we have another powder bathroom. And here, there's a small bar / kitchenette with a full fridge, espresso maker, built-in appliances, lounging bed, and even a little table setup. And over here, we have the Fleetwood sliding glass doors opening up to the back section of the property where we have the retaining wall, but they dress this section really nicely with stone mosaic wall and these marble sections, a little seating bench, and these turbine fire features. And I like that you can open up these sliding glass doors, have full privacy, and allow natural air to come into the space. Now, also on the other side, we have a balcony opening up to the side of the property, so you're getting all this cross breeze, and you can experience this dramatic scenery. Quite wild. That's Red Rock Canyon, nearly 200 acres of federally protected wilderness. Over 30 miles of scenic drive, more than 25 hiking trails, and over 3 million visitors each year. The geology dates back roughly 600 million years, shaped by ancient seabeds, tectonic shifts, and layers of sandstone rich in iron oxide, which gives these cliffs their distinct red color. In 1990, this land was designated as a National Conservation Area, permanently restricting development along this edge of the valley. Las Vegas sits within a broad desert basin, spanning roughly 600 square miles, defined by a relatively flat valley floor. It is fully enclosed by mountain ranges. The Spring Mountains to the west, Sheep Range to the north, Sunrise Mountain to the east, and the McClure Range to the south. As the city has grown, development has steadily filled in that flat valley floor. Today, growth is pushing outward towards these mountains, where buildable land becomes more constrained and more complex. At the same time, that constraint and the proximity of remaining flat land to the urban core continues to drive values higher within these established neighborhoods. Now here, we have a comfortable seating area, your long couch, chairs, coffee tables, agate side table. That's an interesting piece. And this section here faces the pool, the great room, and the rooftop terrace that we're gonna tour next. Isn't it crazy that you have a 3-story primary bedroom suite? This section here feels like a penthouse. It's just a lounge area for your bedroom suite upstairs.
It's like a mansion in a mansion.
It's like a mansion in a mansion. Well said, Arma. And I love that our team put our candle here. It is barely filling up the space. This home is so big, you need dozens of candles to fill up the space. But obviously, as you guys know, we make all natural ingredient candles, hand pour them in Los Angeles, formulate them ourselves. They're made with love and passion and smell fantastic. If you want to try out our candles, make sure to go to nuarehome.com. We also have sample tins, so you can try out our scents. If you like it, you can order the big, oversized vessels. I appreciate your support. I want to put this candle right back here so we can continue our tour. Next up, we're going to check out that rooftop terrace. So we were just there a minute ago. Isn't that crazy? Above is the bedroom suite. Look at the scale. It's absolutely wild. And of course, we have the pool down below. And welcome to the rooftop terrace. So they have 10,474 square feet of exterior deck spaces throughout, and this rooftop is 4,888 square feet. To my right, there's a massive outdoor screen with built-in speakers. So at night, if you want to watch a movie here, entertain, throw a party, what a space. It's wide open. We have teak modular decking and astroturf throughout for the most part, and there are also some travertine sections. Fire pit right in the center. The view is absolutely insane. And then over here, we have the covered section. Now, this is the part that you will end up using the most. Outdoor dining area, look at all the space heaters, the bar, elevator access, easy access to the landing of the 4th floor. But here's what's so insane about this space. Arma, look at the AC registers.
Oh, outside AC.
They have air conditioning here. Just so during hot weather, it's a little bit nicer to be here. They're just blowing cold air outside.
And you're going to still enjoying the space.
Yes, it will make it a little bit better.
Wow.
This is the first time I'm seeing an actual air conditioning duct for the outside.
Yep.
Hey, if you have the means and you can do it, why not? God bless you. In fact, guess how many air conditioning units they have for this property?
38.
17. you went hard.
Yeah.
17 air conditioning units.
Wow.
To cool off this estate. Built-in planters, your bar area. This is like a chef's kitchen. All stainless steel appliances, and I mean, you have everything here. dishwasher drawers, sinks, gas cooktops, warming drawers, griddles, refrigerator drawers, ice maker, and on the back, gas grill. I don't think this has ever been used before, and I'm assuming this is like a plancha. It's a grill, so it's a nice addition to this outdoor kitchen. Now the rest of the rooftop terrace, again, it's all open, built-in speakers. You have a fire pit seating area on the other side, a hot tub here to take advantage of this view. The Las Vegas Strip right in front of you, all the surrounding mountains. I'm sure at night this view is going to look insane. And down below is the golf course as part of this gated community. This home is something else. Almost 5,000 square foot rooftop terrace. What a space to entertain, have friends over. And given that we're in Vegas, it's all about entertainment. And look at the mountains on the back and the house. And we still got 2 more levels to see. This view is wild, and this is not even the main office. It's just a little side office on the 5th floor. We have the same travertine floors here, and this bridge takes us to the other side with a beautiful light fixture in the center. And of course, the staircase here goes up to the last floor. Again, these lacquer solid wood doors with these ornate handles, which we saw the first set by the entrance of the primary bedroom, by the way. And we have another set here, opens up to the bedroom itself. Definitely good size, hardwood floors. We have 2 lounging beds here, your king size bed with this elaborate leather headboard design. Of course, your pop-up TV, beautiful bedside tables. You even get a little side patio here in the morning. If you just want to get some fresh air, you can easily do that. And of course, this breathtaking view. Like I mentioned earlier, each level that we go up, the view is only going to get better. The Las Vegas Strip, and everything else that's around it. We're so high up that you pretty much see the entire valley, and that's the rooftop terrace that we just toured. Now, over on the other side, another set of double doors, open up to the primary bathroom. We have some built-in appliances, fridge here. It's almost like your wet bar for the primary bedroom. And here you can see the double vanities, chrome fixtures, old marble countertops, and marble floors here. Extravagant built-in cabinetry on this side with these chrome handles, jetted built-in tub with the same marble surround and this intricate marble mosaic wall detailing. Water closet is on this side, definitely a good sized bathroom. And this is your glass enclosed walk-in shower with 2 shower heads, handheld body sprays, rain head, of course steam feature, and look at that clear story window that frames the mountain. That's a very dramatic view. And at the end, we have the walk-in closet, definitely good size with 2 islands, built-in cabinetry with the same lacquer finish and these chrome handles. And the homeowner here is certainly maximizing the use of this closet. Now with that, we're done with this level, but we still got more to see. The view you get from this level is something else. Head on Las Vegas Strip. This is wild. Generous deck that surrounds the space, and the entire room here is glass enclosed. I like these wood panel ceilings that extend out to the exterior. Of course, we have the built-in speakers, recess, and lights. Your desk, and a very nice bar here. What a space to invite your friends over, sit down, relax, and enjoy this view. Armand, why don't you come over here? Look at this view. Isn't that wild?
This is insane. This is really nice.
Insane. What a view. Now let's go check out the terrace. Now, they don't have any furniture on this terrace, but what an amazing opportunity for you to create some seating areas, possibly even a dining area, hangout spot, maybe bring up some fire pits here. And as much as the view here is great, this side is so peaceful and tranquil and mesmerizing. It looks like I'm in a movie scene somewhere else in the universe. And again, this is the Red Rock Conservation Area, so no one will ever build here. I would love to take a hike here and go around and explore the scenery. But the fact that we're so close to the mountain is what makes this frame so exciting. You can also see how the roof structure goes over the office space, so it protects all of these glass walls and casement sections. And here we have the rest of the terrace. What an incredible view. The entire city is right in front of you, and I know this view is gonna look even better at night. The whole strip is gonna light up. With that, that's pretty much it for this tour, and now let's see this place at dusk. In one word, how would you describe Vegas?
Dynamic, and another word, exciting. It's fascinating. 10 years ago, the most expensive home in the city was just under $18 million. After that, we bumped to 25 million. Then we went to 35 million. And there are homes that are being built today in Las Vegas where they're not on the market, they're not for sale, but the owners are in it for 80, 90, 100, $120 million, their cost. So the market, the landscape is changing, and what's happening is architecture, design, and interior finishes just took a leap up. Our level of sophistication has increased as a city. We all know about Las Vegas' Strip, and it's second to none, but it's distant, it's removed. There's a great sense of community, because there has to be, because everyone's from somewhere else, and you have to know how to connect with each other in order to survive. We're just getting started, honestly.
All right, everyone, that's it for the tour. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this estate? I mean, it is the most expensive home currently for sale in Las Vegas. And I have to say, I feel pretty tired right now because throughout the day, we've covered so much. 6 different levels, all these amenities, over 20,000 square feet of interior space. And that rooftop terrace certainly stands out. The view you get from that level is absolutely stunning. Now with that, I want to give big thanks to the listing agent, Sher, for making this tour possible. And as always, you can find more information about this estate in the description of this video. Make sure to check it out. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.